That's so deep.
Well done, Nels.
You know why I was more annoyed? Because there was 2 doctors on and they were chilling. There was no urgency. Hello guys, and welcome back to my visual diaries. I'm your girl, Maryam the Chosen One, and if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it's completely free. And to all my loyal returners that watch me and are part of my family and my cute growing community, thanks for stopping in. And for the silent watchers, hey to you guys too. Anyway, listen, I've just woken up after a well-deserved nap. Oh, we've been back from holiday, I'd say 24 hours. I didn't vlog yesterday because it was a hectic one. We came back yesterday and I will do a sit down with Hubs and the children and tell you about our trip, just a little catch up and tell you all the things that we loved and all the things that we didn't like about our trip to Antalya. But as it stands, that's on pause for a second because our first day back, Lily-Mae decided to go and break her leg. Literally was only back a couple of hours and she was like, oh mummy, can I go out and play with my friends because I've not seen them for a week? So I said okay, and I thought, do you know what, they've had their week of fun, let me take 2 minutes to myself to relax a little bit and watch some Love Island and do a little catch up. Oh my god, Winter-Mae come running back and was like, mummy, Lily's told me to get one of yours. She's hurt her leg. She was playing basketball and I think her leg's broken. She's on the floor. Went out there. Girls on the floor. Could not move. Ended up calling the ambulance. The ambulance came. They said it would take 2 hours, but they actually came in about an hour. Now, initially, when they said 2 hours, I was like, listen, let's get her in the car and let's get to A&E. But we couldn't move her foot. Do you know what I mean? She was in so much pain. So when the ambulance came, they brought a wheelchair and was trying to get her in, then realised, oh, we actually can't move her leg. It was too painful, so they gave her gas and air while she was on the floor. I'll try and insert some clips.
That's so deep. 4 people. Some of them
And then they gave her some morphine as well, like a morphine tablet on her tongue. They were going to do an injection, but she didn't want the injection. And they put her on the stretcher. It was a whole thing. They were saying to Lily, how attached are you to these jogging bottoms? Because obviously they wanted to cut off the jogging bottoms so they could get a better look at her leg. And she was like very attached. So they managed to get it off. She just firmed the pain like a champion. Long story short, went to A&E. Was in there. Bearing in mind, I was just in A&E a couple of months ago, you know, with her allergy attack to nuts. And now I'm back in there again. It's all like, I can't make this up if I tried. Honestly, first day back, I was still jet lagged. I was still so tired. How on earth has this happened? However, we do thank God that this is Hubs calling because I'm heading to the hospital. But I thought I'd chat to you guys first. Don't move. Stay there. Hello? That was just Hubs, guys, give me a quick update, but I'm heading to the hospital now, really quickly. So we went into A&E. They'd done a scan on her leg, seen that she had broke the femur bones, the 2 large bones that run from your leg down to your ankle, them 2 are shattered. And she'd done that playing basketball. She jumped up to get the ball, landed incorrectly, and she's broke her legs. But thank God that it happened here when we got back and not over in Turkey, because that would have been a whole thing. So that's happened. We went, I think, because the ambulance came, but we were still at the scene for a while. You know, they were managing her pain, doing all this stuff before we headed off. This happened around 7, got to the hospital around after 9. She went and got x-rayed. Then went up to the ward at about something to 4 in the morning. Honestly, I was it's just so slow. The NHS are ridiculous. Honestly, when the doctor finally came in to see her, and when he walked in, he was like, oh, is this mum? You know, she don't look very happy. So I said, no, I'm not. I said, I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. And I've been waiting here for hours. And do you know why I was more annoyed? Because there was 2 doctors on and they were chilling. There was no urgency. The A&E was really full of a lot of fractures. There was a lot of children that had broken something. So I understand that they're overstretched, but they weren't giving me the energy or the vibe that they were overstretched. In America, their ER, listen, when they're busy, they're rushed off their feet. They don't even have time to pop, sit, hey, pee. They don't even have time to eat. They're rushing around. Everyone's busting a sweat. Everyone's busy. There was no haste. In there was quiet. At one point, he was sat down with the other doctor talking. Like, don't irritate me. Why you got us just here? That's why. That is why it takes so many hours, because you lot are just dragging your feet. You want to see how slow they were. Honestly, so slow. So I was annoyed.
Oh my God, it's 3:15 in the morning. And they've just told us that we are now getting moved to the ward. Oh God, I'm so tired. Oh.
I think it's just how coordinated. Yeah. Their job.
I settled her in, and then obviously I slept on the parent bed at the side of Lily's bed. They had a built-in parent bed.
My bed for the night. Wish me luck. Sorry.
So I sat there for the night. But like I said, I couldn't leave my child there because the nurses are no good. I could not leave my child there because I'm like, okay, she needs to go to the toilet. They were like, can't she hop? No, because the consultant said to keep her leg, the doctor, sorry, said to keep her leg elevated. And they've not given her crutches. She's a big girl. Lily's taller than me. Hop to go where? Hop to go. They were like, shall I give you a bedpan? How are you asking me? This is my first experience of having to wipe Lily's private areas since she's been small. I'm new to this, not new to taking care of my child, but in terms of you're asking me if I need a bedpan, you should automatically be like, right, mum, as a leg's like this, if she needs to go to the toilet, call one of us. No, if I wasn't there, if my daughter pressed that button, believe me, she'd probably have soiled herself and be still sat in the soil waiting for them to come. It's just terrible. Anyway, that's for a whole nother story time. So, anyway, looked after my child, whatever the case may be. Even this morning when we got up, I was like, right, you need something to eat. And do you need to go to the toilet? I had to go and source the commode. I had to then go and put back the commode in the sanitizing room, something. I'm just saying, like, you definitely can't just leave your child in the capable hands of the NHS just sat there doing nothing. Hell no.
She's all freshened up, had something to eat, had your bed bath. You're feeling like a new woman.
And yep, guys.
And let's show them your toe, your foot. Look at that, temporary cast. So she said, we've had something to eat and stuff. The hospital food's there, she didn't want it. I'm going to leave her for an hour or so, 2 hours. And I'll be back after. She looks fine. She's got a little commode. I've set her up. Right. I'm back in a minute. Call me if you need anything. Alright. I'm here with Winge and Kez. Kez has been. So, and Dad. What day are we on? Day 2?
Oh, yeah.
Day 2. Lily, yes, in hospital. I just picked up Madam to go and see her sister. I had to go home for a little nap. I slept there last night. And then I left this morning about 10:30. To obviously go home, look on Winge, she was at my mum's, check on the dog, and have a little 2 minutes. I left her, made sure she was all right, and now we're going back to go on because she wants Subway, doesn't she? You do as well? Right. She wants some.
She called me and she said that I told Mummy to get you Subway because I didn't want it. It's because I knew you wanted it.
Okay. No, she wanted it.
But now she actually wants it.
So, this is the face of a mum that's busy up and down. Yeah, so good news is Lily-Mae should be, doctors are on strike today. So, they came around this morning and says that the specialist has looked at her CT scan and they are thinking she should be able, if they don't get any traumas in, she should be having her surgery tomorrow or the next day, so that's good. It's pretty quick. So, yeah, she should be having that done. They did explain to her that she will have to have screws put in her leg, her ankle. So, she wasn't best pleased with that. Honestly, you want to see her face. But I said she'll be fine. Come on. Hi guys. She'll be fine. It is. What time is it? I look terrible. It is 10 to 10. And the surgeon that's going to do her operation has brought around the consent forms for me to sign and to explain what's going to be happening and why they're doing the operation and what the risks are. So obviously one of the two major risks that they're concerned about is you later on getting arthritis, and they say later because normally you'd get it past 60, but they're talking probably by the time you're 20. That's one of the risks that could still potentially happen even though you have an operation. But
so I could still get arthritis after the surgery?
Could. They have to tell you what the risks are. They have to, but that's what they're trying to prevent. And also your leg grow, you know, because you're still growing, one could be shorter than the other.
It
so
could after the surgery.
Listen, I'm not going to tell you what the rest of the risks are.
Oh,
because you're going to start panicking. It's not, they have to tell you worst case scenario, but that's the reason why they're doing the op, because of where your where the bone is broken. They need to put the screws in to join it together, and then what happens is they'll get it as close together as possible, and then new bone will start growing in them gaps.
Get them.
They will show me the x-ray before and explain what they're going to do, and I'm happy with it. But they want to do it because you're still young and they're trying to prevent any further problems.
Let me talk to them. Yo, the camera's about to die.
It is about to die.
1 minute, guys. Let me fix the camera. Alright, guys. I look a bit crazy, yeah? Because, like, obviously... Oh, yeah, my bonnet's right. I need to get a new bonnet. Because, like, I'm in the hospital, yeah? I've been bed rotting all day. I've not even seen the outside world in, like, 2 whole days. But, basically... but basically, this is not the way I want. I don't care. This is not the way I wanted to spend my summer holidays, is with a broken leg. But it is what it is. What's it called? I'm getting surgery tomorrow on my left leg. Yeah. Because like my mum explained basically everything. But so my leg's hurting so bad, and these doctors decide to start dragging my leg. Yeah, and they're acting like it's not hurting me, and then. When I say I am, and when I say ow, they're like, sorry, like, you're hurting my leg. But anyways, I'm not happy about getting surgery tomorrow. But you know, I have to do what I have to do, you know, and hopefully I don't have arthritis or growth, bad stuff, growth, whatever it's called, yeah, bad growth on my leg, yeah, and. One leg's longer than the other, yeah. I do not want that, yeah. But hopefully, I'm going to put out to university. The surgery is going to go really well. And after this, I'll get to live my life normally. But yeah, later, guys.
I've not charged the vlog camera. It's on 20%. She's going now. Oh my God. There's no point in me coming then. It's not been 30 minutes. Guys, it's surgery day and I was sleeping because Dad stayed at the hospital last night, but I forgot to take my phone off silent when I left the hospital. So he's there ringing off my phone to tell me that Lily's going down to theatre in 30 minutes. So Shazza had to run round and literally wake me up. So I'm just running now, look crazy, to try and get there. I'm just on the phone to him now, and she's going down now, so I'm gonna have to try and meet them at like theatre where she's having pre-op quickly. When we went down to recovery, so they called us as soon as she was wheeling out of theatre, so we went down and then we walked back with her to the ward. So she's had her leg done. She has a temporary, this is a temporary cast, isn't it? Temporary cast on. And that's it, guys. Any pain?
It feels like the blood sugar.
That's what I was going to say, and sometimes that can be a little bit painful because that's what will be happening. Yeah, they want you obviously elevating it because that helps with like the inflammation and
Right, I'll stay with you here, okay?
just when you get used to them.
Well done, you.
Excuse.
You were going to absolutely fly on these.
She died to go home, that's
I
why.
can imagine. Can we turn left and go towards the corridor?
Remember she said that you said it's a line. Yeah.
Going home after 4 days in the Aussie.
Okay, I said okay. You're putting me under pressure, you're recording me.
Yawning, get me home. I've not even unpacked or anything, guys.
See that?
Yeah.
The lady just had a baby and she got all the kids to go around the pram.
Oh, nice.
This way you
That's it for today's video. If you've lasted this long, don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you do not miss my next upload. Try!